back and find out. Welcome back, folks, to another installment of the YINZBOYZ podcast. It's a Christmas miracle.
It is Christmas time, but it's
obviously our attire.
Well, you went over the top.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looks good, feels good.
Did the classic? Yeah, I get it. You're very comfortable.
It's an old shirt we've been using for some time.
I'm not going to roll the pictures in of what you were doing.
I can
5 years ago, but
I can. We'll talk about it. Maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. But so far, we're happy to announce that on YouTube, at the Real YINZBOYZ, you will find our account. Our first video has been released.
Yeah, it's released. We still got to figure out links and whatnot. But
yeah, we'll get it all done. So, for right now, if you searched for the Real YINZBOYZ, or even YINZBOYZ for that matter, it may come up. We'll find that out for sure after we do some studio time here.
By the time
after
you're
this
listening to this, it's irrelevant.
Maybe not. Maybe video doesn't ever come out. Maybe we still lose it on the YouTube
Technically, it's not out there yet.
Yeah, it's on its way. It's uploading, and that uploading time does take some time for 10.5 gigs per episode.
It do be like that.
Yeah, sometimes.
You see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I just got to remember to.
I know. I forget to, dude. It's fine. Like you forgot to clap earlier.
Didn't. I told you. We'll go back to that.
I told him you forgot to clap.
Yeah, well, you can tell him anything you want. You tell him I'm the richest man on earth. Doesn't matter.
Well, you are to me.
Thank you.
Well, only because I'm your friend. Thus making you the richest man in the world.
Well, we have, before we get into it here, obviously, remember 412-613-1116 for the YINZBOYZ hotline. Call, text, all that good stuff, whatever you want. I'm probably going to screen it, just so you know. We check the phone once a week. You're not going to get through to us.
You will if you call in on a certain time, a certain day. You already know what day it is.
But, oh yeah. But if you call any other time, whatever, I'll get to you. Don't think that we're ignoring you, but it's I can't.
Kind of don't care.
I have a real job, right? This is not a real job, so I'm not going to be carrying around that phone and checking it and going through all the BS that I get through it on a regular basis.
Sounds like you're not very dedicated. Is really what it sounds
no, we get some listener submission stuff from time to time. I don't have time to go through
like
it.
This though.
Yeah, if you're going to send some stuff, at least
get some like.
Yeah, we have some good stuff, but we haven't anything notable yet, and we haven't had that amount to where we can make a segment. You know, it's pretty sporadic.
It's just hate mail.
Mostly.
I don't want it to be.
I'm okay with hate mail, but I'm not going to put hate mail live.
I'm not going to
on the show.
Disparage myself just yet.
But I do enjoy it, so I welcome it. In my own time, I like to look at it. It's or listen to it for that matter. Whatever you said, it's enjoyable.
Let's move past this. You're starting to get.
I like it. But either way, also email to therealyinzboyz@gmail.com. Visit our website at the what is it? YINZBOYZ.com. Yeah, and of course our socials: Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. So let's get into it, man. I'm sure you have some stuff to unpack. It's Christmas.
I caught a bunch of fish today. I mean, I don't want to brag, but you know,
those I will probably pepper a couple of those in for the video because you had a couple hogs. We'll see here.
They were micro hogs. I would call them.
They weren't picos.
They weren't picos. Yeah. No way. I had a pico follow the lure up and like completely missed it. And like it was the funniest shit in the world. We
do have a couple followers and listeners that are fishermen, fisherwomen.
You know,
all of them.
You know who you are.
So I think we should at least put those out. We'll pop them up there, and you can judge for yourself. But I didn't get to go today. I had a lot of stuff to do. I'm hosting Christmas this year, so I had stuff I had to prep the house for and all that.
I had to blow out 23. I was looking for that 40 plus, but it just wasn't there today.
Hey.
Because I caught damn near every fish there. I feel like I
get a walleye too.
No,
Well, then you get everyone.
Well, no, the only ones I wanted.
You were target fishing.
Yeah. I was also fishing some very large baits.
Oh yeah, so the walleye is not going to be very interested.
It could, but it's just less likely.
That's like any fishing too. You can target fish all you want, but you're still going to potentially catch other things.
Bycatch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it happens.
Just any predatory fish.
They're hungry. You know, they want them. So
it's just survival of the fittest out there.
Survival of the fattest.
You look like a snack.
No
homo. Sorry, you forgot that.
I mean, sometimes I am.
Debatable.
You're going to have to trim around the fat, though. But
well, that's how you get to the good stuff.
Yeah, but there's gonna be some tender meat.
It's
in
like
there.
a Wagyu steak,
right? Yeah, it's gonna be good. But consider me a brisket because you got the real thick layer of fat.
He's salty.
But once you get down to the beef, like the actual meat, whoo-wee. But you're gonna have to get through some fat to get to it first.
I didn't say you wouldn't. That's what the butcher's for, you know.
What are you gonna do? What do you got to bring to the table?
Oh, I was telling you about the fish that I caught. Massive, the biggest fish in the world, the biggest fish.
Oh, we did start, I guess. I suppose,
ever there.
I doubt that, but
more muskie than you caught all year. Than your life, technically.
yeah, I have not caught a muskie yet. However, I've only went target muskie a handful of times, and actually, all those handful would have been with you. I just haven't put in the time yet. Normally, if I go out and all the years that I've went out fishing, I tend to go for the largemouth. It's just they're pretty. I don't know. I enjoy them.
It's a easier fish.
Turn your
to catch.
sound off. How dare
That's
you?
not me.
But it ain't me because mine's the one's recording the video.
There's no notifications. So it couldn't have been me. It has to have been you. I'm not even joking.
I turned airplane mode on.
I didn't, but don't even.
Oh, you know what it is? It's my laptop.
For fuck's sakes.
Yeah,
you see what I got?
Might be. Well, you guys might hear a couple chimes here and there. I'm not getting up.
It's like he tries to gaslight me, but doesn't understand that. Like I'm fully aware of what he's talking about.
Here's the thing:
like,
it's not gaslighting. It's just retardation.
It's this for you, for sure. But
it's not intentional. I want you to know that.
I know. It's how you are. It's how we operate. I get it. You know.
We have a fun evening planned here. It's the YINZBOYZ gift exchange. So the people that we consider part of the YINZBOYZ clan,
friends and family.
That's all. Yeah. So you got yours early because you were not supposed to be here today. Which this is actually really fun. I'm glad you are.
I found out I had the next couple days off,
so it worked out
just
better.
The one day. So I could take, and I also had another vacation day I had to take before I lost it. So
worked out better. Glad you're here. Sorry you got your gift ahead of other people, but don't ruin it for them. I think they'll enjoy it.
Oh,
too.
they're gonna love it. I don't want to talk about it on camera, but very classy.
I had to keep my theme going because I have a theme that I get for the boys every year. I'm not going to talk about it here, but it's something pertaining to one thing.
Yeah.
But this year, it's at least not a gag. It's
very financial, very real.
Yeah. If anybody wants to know, I'll tell them.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
I won't.
The first secret Ken has ever kept, everybody.
ever. It's
amazing.
So I'm looking forward to it. We'll have a fun time. Probably shoot some hoops tonight.
Oh, we're going to ball out.
Oh, yeah. Cleared some room around the shop so we can do that. And we'll go on from there. Probably for some dollars, if I were to guess.
I'm also going to have a couple drinks because I'm...
That's true. Oh, yeah. By the way.
Up,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. Well, it's Christmas time. So cheers.
Cheers.
First time on video that... At least, yeah, on video that Neil's having a drink with us. He's got a thing going on, and I commend it.
Not now.
Not right now. You don't.
Not at all.
The wife will be home later too with the kiddo, so we'll get to have a whole sort of thing. I'm probably going to give Sadie some candy tonight and make Jacqueline real mad.
You're
going
to piss your wife off.
Yeah, but it's Christmas, so good cop, bad cop.
It's not my problem to deal with, so.
No.
It's your problem. It's not mine.
It's never a problem.
For you.
Yeah,
for you.
Yeah, I can handle it.
Directly, at least.
Right.
It's a maybe tomorrow problem, but
I am looking forward. We have a guest here coming up. I'm not going to divulge in it 100%, but I think our first video guest will be here.
Oh, yeah.
In 2 weeks. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
He's my brother-in-law, half brother technically, and he's got a lot to bring to the table. We already discussed a couple of things in text, what to talk about, not talk about, but it's gonna be a fun.
It's gonna be he's gonna be a good guest.
Oh yeah. So keep your pants buttoned up.
Batten down the hatches.
Well, the first one.
You're gonna watch this one from a VPN.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
really what it is.
Maybe, possibly, but he's a big dude. And I mean big as in like tall too. Like
he's my size.
We may have
bigger than me probably.
Yeah, I think so. He's tall and wide. So we'll have to get him. We're gonna
figure out this situation.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But We'll
As
see.
Ken always says, he's good in tight spaces.
I am. I'm tight in good places. Wait. Good. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Definitely. Whatever you got to say.
I didn't prepare for class as much today as
I got a couple
have.
news stories.
Well, let me see what you got.
Yeah.
If not, one of these days,
So there was
the Costas thing is eventually going to happen.
Oh yeah, we'll eventually get him. I honestly haven't solicited him in a while. I mean, I text him, but
we'll have to the saga, if you will.
I'm sure once like he sees like, oh, I can be on video or like,
then
I don't think he's ever going to come up here, but
he might be on. At least he's on his audio's on video.
I'll do that thing with the camera when he's talking. Like, we'll put his face up, but it's going to be a real bad picture of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't tell him that. Well, he
I'm not.
He probably doesn't listen anyways.
Yeah, so it's fine. But we'll get that.
The Costas saga.
The thing I wanted to talk about the most is Donald Trump is really not going to be on the ballot in Colorado.
That's what I see. Yeah, and it's also what I hear.
It's just like
it's been passed.
I mean, it's a danger to our democracy to have a democracy where you can vote for somebody. That's dangerous. Like we can't have that because that's not what we've been talking about for the past 7 years.
It goes against everything. There's too much hypocrisy back and forth. But
it's just
at the end of the day, I don't know that I'd vote for the guy again.
I'm going to if it's between him and Joe Biden.
Well,
or any other candidate. But if he's not running, different story.
Yeah, that's
Vivek Ramaswamy.
The point I'm trying to make is I don't know that he'd be the best choice, anyways. But it's always
we've had the discussion. It doesn't really matter who's the president. It's who's going to fuck you faster.
Yeah, right.
Because you're already getting fucked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Your anus is going to be destroyed. It's really just
at least your wallet. We'll start with the wallet.
Oh,
and then to the anus.
Your financial anus. Your financial sphincter, so to speak. But it doesn't matter.
I just think it's
a star imploding upon itself. It's the fall of Rome. It doesn't happen overnight until it does. It's
funny that. Well, what all stems. It's kind of a little bit of a segue into our guest that's coming here, but
I don't want to.
Yeah, let's not.
Much of that.
Yeah,
so that's going to be like a special.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a really big deal. But
it's kind of like a breaking news story.
Kind of.
It's a first to market, if anything.
I'll let you read when we're off.
It's that, but
I'll let you read when we get off air here the text I have from him.
Yeah.
And you'll see what can and can't talk about because I got more of the story that I didn't realize.
There's always more to the story.
There's always more to the story. Yeah.
As they say, it's only like about 10% of the iceberg allegedly that's above the water. The other 70% is below.
I just don't know.
The other 20% is my hog displacing the water, obviously. It's simple arithmetic.
Well, no, because if you're floating, you're not displacing with the hog.
I'm displacing.
Well, I guess technically you are, yeah, because you're in there.
You obviously never studied physics before.
Fluid
dynamics.
I have.
No, he hasn't.
I have.
All right, we're going to calculate the volumetrics after this.
Well, we can. I can. Well, I will say.
Go ahead.
I will say that I could calculate a center of gravity.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it's pertinent to my workforce. Yeah.
I mean, you did a pretty good job in that car earlier.
Sometimes. But
it was pretty centered.
I can't. Fluid dynamics, probably not my strong suit.
More gender fluids is your sort of partake.
Gender fluid dynamics, for sure.
Yeah. The more fluid, the better.
But depends.
It
Depends what kind of fluid it is.
Well, you're the expert here.
But I'll tell you, here's simple physics in calculating center of gravity is weight times arm equals moment. Everybody knows that. Your moment.
I kind of live in the moment, so yeah, that makes sense to me.
So take your weight, multiply it by your arm length.
I got a hog of a moment, dude. I got 30 minutes of fame, bare minimum. That's a moment and a half. Well, technically 2 moments.
Well, you look
legally speaking.
Your CG looks very aft, if I were to say. Put you to nose down attitude.
Well, it's my hog, dude.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'll pepper that.
Move past it.
I didn't want to talk about it. You're the one talking about volume and hogs, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyways, moving past it, Donald Trump. But like I said,
DJ.
It's just fucking hilarious. Like,
well, it's just funny that he's still the talking point of everything now.
It's never gonna stop.
No, I don't get it. Is it just because they're still so like there? I mean, like the people that oppose him.
Just let the man get his second term over with, and then you never have to see him again.
That's actually not a bad angle. I never even really.
At least as president.
Yeah,
you can hold other. This is the problem: is all these fucking political positions don't have term limits.
Highly against. First of all,
crazy, right? Like,
I don't care what side.
I was going to say, let's not talk about that though. Let's keep you divided, but let's not talk about that.
I don't care what side of the fence you are: red, blue, purple. Term limits. Why is that?
Why you shouldn't be able to get rich off of being a government employee.
Look at all the net worths of these politicians.
Whoa!
Before they go in and out.
I mean, I don't know. There's a word I'm thinking of that I can't bring it to tongue that you're talking. Like it's describing what you're talking about, but I can't.
Is it? Well, maybe. I mean, I'll spitball here, but is it insider trading?
Well, hold on. That's part of it. Yeah. I mean, you can say that. I think
it might be.
Just follow Nancy Pelosi, whatever her trades are, as long as she's in Congress.
I'd bang Nancy Pelosi. Not now.
Jesus Christ, dude. That was
back in the 80s.
Little left field, but
back in the 80s, I would.
Maybe in the 80s, because that was almost 40 years. Literally 40 years ago.
Just saying.
That's crazy. That's 43 years ago.
Yeah, right. I was born in the 80s.
She was probably. I will say she's probably bangable then. We can pull that up. Where's Jamie? He can.
I'll look at it right now just to show you, and then if I find a good picture,
so you said call it.
Let's call it 85.
No, just 80, because that's 43 years. Well, 44.
That's
almost,
fine.
But
Nance
Pulaski.
Nancy.
The best thing about that, if you guys haven't heard, that dude that went and live streamed shitting on her like driveway at her house in San Francisco to protest all like this shit around the city, obviously.
Yeah.
And the Secret Service like beat the shit out of this guy. Really got arrested,
I'm going to do one you better here. One you better.
One you better, yeah. Number one, you better.
I'm going to do young Nancy Pelosi's, but I don't want to go too young.
You didn't go busty Nancy Pelosi? Come on, man.
I don't know if she's actually busty or not.
Are you fucking kidding?
Is she?
Oh my god.
Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would. Maybe I would.
It's like I have to. The viewers are watching this probably for the third or fourth time. What I have to deal with, dude. She's very busty. I think freakishly busty. Like, definitely had like tit surgery, guaranteed.
I think that the internet has scrubbed all young pictures of Nancy Pelosi.
Ken probably has a lot of gay porn. That's like, I don't know how it's happening.
I don't.
It's probably a gay pornado.
It's not, and it isn't.
Look at him start to angle the phone away from the camera.
You can look. I'm just. Well, until I can get the evidence in there.
Inconclusive,
because everything I see so far is a nah.
In the words of, I'm
shut it down.
I'm more of like a Jamie Heineman. You're kind of an Adam Savage.
Yeah, I am pretty savage.
Yeah. So that would be like myth plausible.
Yeah, it's not
myth plausible because we don't know. It's possible, but we could.
That's how she looked in high school.
Well, that's Hillary Clinton.
I don't think so.
Oh my god!
Is it?
It's like I hate like. I wish because we're on video now, so I can't like slap you.
Well, it doesn't matter. Inconclusive. I retract my statement. I don't know that I would smash. I have to wait until I can get conclusive evidence.
He would, just for the record, because
the internet has scrubbed all young photos.
Busty Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, they've scrubbed them all. But now AOC, a young AOC, well, an AOC
she's
now.
Very young. I mean, she's not really that young, but
she's not as busty as Abigail Shapiro.
Well, no, but she's not pregnant.
She could be. By me.
Not by you. You're shooting blanks. What would happen is I would go in there, get the job done, and I'd be like, Ken,
move out of the way.
Well, yeah, and then you do your thing,
I'm not going in there after you. That's disgusting.
You wouldn't get off.
No, of course not.
It's not possible.
It's not because of anything that you did. It's just because of it's just going to be knowing that my boy was in there first. Disgusting. Haram. First of all.
Maybe.
That's terrible. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, so like I said, AOC hit me up.
Yeah. Me too first.
No. If you're looking for a fucking pico hog, yeah. He's your guy.
Nah, I have a
very average. Very average.
I'll be fine. Very average member. You'll be. I will please you.
It's a member of Congress. It's a congressional member. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Move past it.
Anyways, Nancy Pelosi's very busty. Ken would have banged her in the 80s.
Probably.
AOC's very hot. We'd both bang her now.
Yeah, correct.
End of story.
Yeah.
Okay. We're moving past it.
We are moving past
We've talked about it. Donald Trump,
I wouldn't have never have banged Donald Trump, young or old.
Oh, you would have topped the shit out of you.
No,
you wouldn't have had a choice.
No.
You wouldn't have had a choice. He would have grabbed you by your pussy and fucking had his way with you, dude. And you would have fucking, you'd be filing that sexual assault lawsuit 30 years later. It was that good.
Would I have got money?
A little bit, but not a lot.
Hush money? At least gonna
but if you talk about net present value, it's a negative dollar amount.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You would have taken the time.
And the damage.
Not getting butt fucked.
The damage he would have done to me.
Well, he would have blew you out, obviously.
Yeah. It's the picture. Well, I don't want to talk about pictures we can't put in there.
So we had a national headline story. Now I want to talk about more of a cultural story.
I'm into it.
LeBron James. Really not standing for the national anthem.
Didn't hear about this.
Not that it was not that I think it's an interesting subject. We'll talk about it. But yeah. Standard, I mean, he's done it before, but it was just...
I mean, I don't really give a shit about that stuff.
He walked in late to a game and was walking courtside and just sat down while the national anthem was happening.
Was it in protest or was it just accidental?
It was just LeBron James being a what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Just a billionaire. Well, I don't think he's
just doing his thing.
But he's just somebody who's so aloft that they don't really understand.
The way I feel about it, I don't particularly
legally speaking, you're well within your right.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to necessarily, judge maybe is the wrong word, but stand, sit, kneel. I don't care. Take a stance, but it doesn't deserve the headlines that it gets. It's just it's smoke and mirrors because that shit doesn't matter to me. To get you riled up about someone standing for the national anthem, who gives a shit?
Yes and no. I feel like you're yes because it's a statement of free speech at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, sure, and technically, yeah, and you can disagree with that.
Oh no,
all you want.
I'm disagreeing,
but
don't get me wrong.
But you should have that ability to do it.
Absolutely.
Why not?
It's like being gay, like you, It's
not anymore because that's a choice. That's a choice.
That's a choice. I wasn't born this way. Yeah, Ken definitely wasn't born that way.
No.
Never. Maybe in a past life, but not this one. Not this one.
Well, who gives a shit? Gay or not, this day and age.
Irrelevant.
Derivative. If anything, I'm probably better off being a gay than I am a straight.
Oh, definitely.
So there you have it.
You definitely, as a man.
You heard it here first.
You have way more connections to other men who have jobs who can get a job. Well, wait, I didn't say anything about that because we're getting to that. I'll tell you about that. Yes. Short answer, yes.
Well, what happened to the monkeypox?
It's good. Well, hold on. Well,
the monkeypox
in children.
What?
There
must be a lot of gay children, I guess.
What? Yeah, let's not talk about that connection. God forbid.
That was pretty short-lived, but very alarming to know that it was really only affecting the gays and children. What? Oof.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know nothing about that.
I actually don't.
On that.
I don't know anything. I really don't.
He got it. He got it bad too. That's why we didn't do video for so long. He's just recovering now.
The flare-ups were non-stop, and now they're not here anymore. So they're gone.
Well, good for you, dude. Because I'm glad. AIDS free for a couple weeks.
Yeah. But it's undetectable. It's always there.
Well, I didn't say. Well, yeah, I was going to say it's
parts per million is real low.
Undetectable, but it's there. It's there. It's just not in high concentration.
You can't see it or feel it or taste it.
I can smell it, dude. I can smell it on you. I can see you too.
Let's move past the gay stuff.
I wasn't talking about it. I was just trying to finish this beer.
I need another beer. TBH.
I'm trying to be classy and set it off camera so people aren't counting beers. They're
gonna count. You don't want that. You want this.
Come on, man.
Very exciting affair this evening.
It's a state of affairs.
It is. What else are we gonna do, man? You didn't bring any night vision. We can't tinker around.
I brought
with that
gun. I brought my 22 too. Obviously.
Oh, then we could always shoot 22s.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Beretta.
Of course.
How many do you fucking own now, dude? The Bobcat.
Well, I'm going to own 5, but I own 4 right now. We should talk. Well, I wanted to talk about this for a long time.
Let's talk about it.
They're discontinuing, allegedly. I think they're going to make a new version. I hope.
Possibly.
If you're listening, Brett, or watching.
But can I ask you, as a friend? I'd like at least another one. Like they're nice to have placed around, but 5, Tony.
Okay, so you have a car, right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, you have a bag that you take with you on occasion,
like a go bag, or you mean like a
go bag?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 things right there that you have.
You
have a coat, right? That like a winter coat that you put on.
Sure, yeah.
That's 3, right? You have a drawer, right, in your house that
has a gun in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's 4 right there. I'm at capacity.
But why can't you move it?
What do you mean?
I can.
Why would I?
I have other guns though that can go in the place
at the amount of money it costs with the rebate.
That is true.
Now,
they're pretty cheap. They're like $250, right? $250.
It's a very.
Is it $250?
Of course. Yeah. Well, $260, $270, and when you factor in shipping and transfer fee, you can't. And that now they're factory threaded. Like you cannot.
Factory threaded is pretty bad. That's the reason why I bought one.
You can't beat it.
Well, but the thing is,
I hate to be a salesman here, but I love the gun so much that
they work really well. They're on. They work. I've not had mine fail on me yet.
Especially with the suppressor with the back pressure,
runs nice.
It runs every ammo, everything great. It's all subsonic too through that gun.
Of course, yeah. But
excuse me,
it's 22 caliber at the end of the day. Is my biggest argument. So if that's
are you going to complain? Are you going to bitch about 8.22 bullets in your shit?
No, that's true.
In somebody's handheld the size of a Nokia flip phone.
That is true. Yeah,
and it's
Italian.
It is a beautiful gun.
It looks good. It feels good for such a gun. It's a compact size.
Really, you need the 950s from the 90s, 80s. That single action. That's really
James Bond. You know what I mean?
It is. And it's not. It's not the Walther you're thinking of, but
it's
esque.
Yes,
yeah, it is a. I don't know. The Mossad used to use a 22 back in the day, a Beretta.
I don't support them.
Why not?
I don't support anything.
Well, they really missed on the Hamas attack, but every other time in history they've been pretty based, honestly.
I don't know anything about it, so I can't speak of it.
We'll talk one day because I don't have any facts together. I'm just going to start drunkenly rambling now, especially we don't want that.
No. Well, again,
but some great stories out of that. What do I even call them? Intelligence organization, network, technically.
What do you think Derek and what do you think John got us for Christmas? Also, where are they?
That I was going to go. Because that was.
Oh, you got more stuff?
I got a local story we got to talk about.
I didn't know that.
And it's some funny shit. I would love to have an upper dicky, but I can't. I've never done it, and
This is no tobacco. But
I understand that, but
it's all Nick.
Even from a nicotine perspective, like I chewed one time and I was like,
Probably make throw up.
absolutely, yeah.
This is metered to 6 milligrams.
I know.
Doesn't matter. Don't care.
If Zin's watching, they should really you have to introduce people to the product, like.
Just as bad as the tobacco companies.
Well, I'm just saying, if I was a spokesperson, which I'm not, and I could be, but we're open to offers.
Listen, I'll sell anything.
I'll put my name behind anything.
Anything. Doesn't matter. What do you got for your local? You're
gonna laugh. This is kind of a funny story. It's not funny, but it is funny. I'm gonna read you the headline here. After I close out all these ads.
Porn ads.
And gay porn. Pittsburgh bans foie gras, pauses efforts to bar fur sales, horse-drawn carriages. So the city basically voted on a bunch of stupid shit, like stupid laws in the city. So foie gras is banned in the city.
I don't know what that is, first of all.
It's essentially, I don't know if it's duck or duck liver from a duck that's essentially been force-fed duck from birth.
Probably sounds, wow.
It's amazing.
Tastes good.
It's amazing if you've never had it.
I can understand the morality sort of thing of it, or not even that. Maybe it's like the animal.
It is cruelty. It is cruelty.
Oh yeah, cruelty. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah,
probably. The way they're probably
veal. The way the veal is probably
it's the exact same thing.
Yeah,
essentially.
Well, except veal.
You're not feeding a young calf.
No, you're just chaining it up so it can never have muscle.
I mean, it's fat content. It's very important.
Tastes good.
I didn't say it didn't.
So, anyways, foie gras, whatever it is.
It's foie gras, I believe. I'm definitely butchering this, but
either way, it's illegal now, or it's being tabled.
They voted to ban it.
Does it taste good?
It does.
Have you ever had it?
Oh yeah.
Have you actually?
It's like a spread. Yeah. It's like you can eat it on bread or like.
So it's like the old episodes of South Park, which a lot of people may or may not remember. Like very, very early on, probably the first season for that matter, they did. And I don't know if you remember this or not, if you ever watched South Park, but
I used to like.
You had
when I was a kid,
and I can't even think of their fucking names.
Trey Parker,
Matt Stone. Exactly. Sorry,
come on,
dude.
They're watching this right now, and
I wish
they're gonna fucking shit on you, but they're gonna
milk you. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna edge.
But anyway, so they had these segments.
They'll milk me eventually once we've landed on a dollar amount. But yeah.
They had these segments in the beginning of their episodes that were like them sitting by a fireplace or whatever. I'm sure you remember too. But
absolutely.
They had
that was like the first season of the show.
Yes, right. And then they had the making bacon with Macon.
Yeah, making bacon with Macon.
Fucking awesome. They had this pig.
It reminds me of somebody we know.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either, but you know.
But they were feeding the pig bacon. It was awesome. Same idea. I bet that pig has
tasted amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, back in the 2000s, maybe I don't think they didn't actually feed the pig. You know.
You don't think?
I guarantee you, there's some Hollywood law bullshit in California that they would fuck your ass for.
Yeah, but they didn't give a fuck about Hollywood. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, bro, they did their own thing, and then they got too big to fail. They fuck Hollywood. They didn't give a shit about Hollywood. They still don't.
They literally became the
Comedy Central. You think Hollywood is like Comedy Central? I think Comedy Central.
No, we're talking about Trey Parker, Matt Stone right now, dude.
Yeah. They like the one likes Asians a lot.
I feel like we're getting way off topic. We're on topic, but we're not talking about the same thing.
Yeah, you're talking about Hollywood. I don't think that South Park is really like a Hollywood brand. I think they do their own thing. I think they're too big to fail. And Hollywood.
Oh, so they're too big in Hollywood. That's what it is. They're too big to be Hollywood, I get it.
That's what I think. I mean, they're exclusive Comedy Central, are they not?
You don't think they probably own a significant portion of Comedy Central? Like,
maybe.
They definitely have to, because they kind of made that network to some degree. with the Chappelle Show, but
well, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's owned by who the fuck is it owned by now?
Be honest with you,
it's all media companies. Like
yeah, right.
At the end of the day,
right. I mean, I don't know, dude. I really don't.
I don't know. Well, like I said, when I was a kid, I loved the show. Great show.
I still love it. I just don't watch it anymore. I don't have time.
It's just it's taken the way of the, like, because I used to love The Simpsons when I was a kid. That was like
never even watched one episode.
That was like my favorite show as a kid.
I heard it's really good.
It's the same thing. Like once you get to like the way later shit, it's like, okay, this is sort of lost luster. You know.
I never watched one. I heard.
I know, because you're kind of like you're not Gen X, but you're not a millennial.
I mean, in between.
He's kind of just like trans.
I'm transenial.
Yeah. Yeah, you're trans man. You're a trans man. For sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, listen, I watched all the Family Guy, American Dad.
That's even worse than
something. I understand that.
I know.
But
yeah,
what I'm saying is like that's very Simpson-esque, and I think what's his nuts?
No. I think
MacFarlane stole a lot of Simpson.
Seth MacFarlane, absolutely.
Yeah, stole like the Simpson idea.
Well, I think number one, it's what the fuck's his name?
Let's say I don't like it.
Matt Groening.
Oh, but that's Futurama and Simpsons.
You like Futurama, right?
Yeah.
It's literally The Simpsons.
I like it's
nothing different.
But it is different.
It is because it's set a couple thousand years in the future. But
I love Futurama.
It's a great show.
It's so funny.
And The Simpsons is great too if you give it a chance. It's like Robin Williams. Like
I would never give him a chance.
You haven't given it a chance.
I'll never give it a chance. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna pepper that in. I'm gonna pull clips from the past episode about how you love Robin Williams and I agree. He's a great comedian, historic actor. Like
terrible.
First trans main big screen trans actor.
Man.
He literally was. Besides, there was a movie back in the 70s. What the fuck's it called?
Trans Man.
No, there is a movie about a transgender woman.
See, that's some cool. Can I
back
stop
in the
you?
day,
Can I stop you real quick?
He was technically a cross-dresser.
Well, that's different. That's different. But
because you're very specific. He knows a lot about it. This is why. Let me let the expert talk here.
Here's my question for you, because I genuinely don't know and I want to know. But if you have a born man, or I don't even want to say the term man, like a born
XY.
You're born with a penis.
Yeah, XY.
And not even identify. Let's say identify as a woman or get the bottom surgery or whatever. Are you a trans man? Or are you a trans woman?
It's still different. It's still different.
Well, that's
it doesn't matter if you cut it off or get it added. It's still
don't care.
Your basic human structure from a DNA perspective. You can't. I mean, I hate to say it, but you can't.
You can't change that. No.
Well,
you can't. You can't give birth.
You can take a lot of hormones.
You can. You really get. Then you're going to kill yourself. As what's going to end up happening.
No. You'll get cancer at some point in time,
or both.
You'll be jacked.
Listen. That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, what do you refer to them as a trans man? If someone is a man born but identifies,
I think it's what you identify as. So if you're a trans woman, you're a biological. Well, I don't say not to tell everybody's story here. But
I don't fucking know. That's why I'm asking.
Whatever you identify as, you're trans. That I think.
Oh,
let the record correct me.
So
if I'm wrong,
yeah, please, because it's too fucking confusing, man.
It's not. But I don't care.
There's instances of
we've talked about this. It's
a man that becomes a woman.
It's your choice.
Right?
It's your choice.
A man that becomes a woman, right? And then a woman that becomes a man, and they get together.
Well, yeah, they're straight though.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's the Sham-Lam twist. I'd see you didn't even expect it.
I don't get it. I can't. And maybe my little Western Pennsylvanian brain.
I think you're kind of caught in that flyover state mentality. You're just not.
We're not a flyover state. Come on. We got Pittsburgh.
Technically, really, we're a sports and industrial town, technically.
Dude, give me that steel. Well, we're actually dying in the steel production. This is no longer the steel capital of the world.
Well, I didn't want to bring up any more national stories, but U.S. Steel trying to get acquired by the Japanese.
And it's going to happen.
And John Fetterman. Yeah. Oh, my American jobs. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. And actually, I don't care. And this is the thing I said before. I care and I don't, because I care about American jobs, but at the same time, the pollution in the United States is fucking plummeting because of all the outside manufacturing outsourcing.
You outsource your pollution, which, like I said,
it's still the one world.
Well,
it's still pollution.
This is why I think we're trying not to drill our oil reserves and like extract energy from the country, because I feel like eventually there's going to be a point in time like, oh man, really want that stuff, but it's pretty expensive. So I'm going to take the stuff that I kind of have at home that like I've been sitting on
you have
for a minute.
You got a couple jobs building up.
Whoa. I mean,
now we're a powerhouse again.
I'm the main supplier of natural gas. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's very, I shouldn't say the main supplier, but it's the cheapest for
Saudis,
cheapest for me.
The Saudis are the main, right? I mean, in the world right now that we know of.
But for how long? And then, it's also, you have the production production just doesn't happen. I can't just snap my fingers and pump more oil.
No, you need,
because it's refining and processing.
A team of people to mine.
Yeah, you need a lot of money is really what you need. And some slave labor, preferably.
Who's got a lot of money that can do that?
Not me.
Who's got a lot of slave labor?
Well, probably the Middle East and Africa and Asia. Ask fucking Steve Jobs and Tim Cook. They'll tell you.
I think Steve Jobs is dead as fuck.
Yeah, gay AIDS, but yeah.
No.
Gay AIDS. Well, I was coming out of you. I was saying that's gay AIDS.
No, mine is straight AIDS, if anything.
Well, it's needle-based, but it's still gay.
That's not gay.
Because you got the needle-based first.
It's unfortunate.
And then the gay didn't take.
It's unfortunate. It's just not gay.
Well, no, I didn't say it wasn't gay. I just said it was unfortunate that you have gay AIDS.
It's not gay.
No, the AIDS are gay. They're very gay. No, because you're conflating for the listeners.
You didn't get them in a gay way.
No, I didn't. No, yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to explain.
Stop the nonsense.
Well,
stop it.
You're the one who keeps talking.
You're
about
not
it.
the drink on the podcast anymore. You have to be sober only from here going on, because you're very infatuated with my butt, my AIDS.
Well, because I think the listeners think it's funny, but
they hate it.
Okay, we'll stop talking about it.
They hate it.
We'll stop talking about it then.
They want to talk about
it.
Things.
Just sort of it keeps coming up.
Yeah,
and the words rickety
because you bring it up.
Keeps coming up.
It's very gay of you to bring that up.
So what do you got? I had my news stories. You're talking about your gay stories. I mean, we kind of covered everything, right?
I think so. I think
we're done. We're done. We can just stop the podcast. We'll just shut it down.
We have time left, though.
Shut it down. I'm joking. I was just making.
Let's call John.
Call him up. I said come after 6. Derek's edging, though. His words, not mine.
I mean, he can be the first video man. The first. How do I say this? The first
trans podcast member. Besides Ken.
Here's the thing.
He cross-dresses. He's not trans.
Here's the deal, Jack. I don't have a... I have Derek's number saved.
Bro, is this Bidenomics right now? You've definitely called him on that phone.
I know. I just don't know what his number is.
Fuck's sakes, dude.
Pull up the number on yours.
Yeah, but then am I going to read out the number so everybody can listen to it on the podcast?
You just confirm it.
No, I'm not going to confirm shit. I'm going to hold up the number to you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a confirmation. What are you even talking about then, man?
That's a confirmation. All right. I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to... Yeah, he's still looking. There, one more. There it is.
Yeah, I got it.
It should be good.
See what he's up to these days.
Well, make sure you hang up on him before he hangs up on you.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you're a bitch on video.
Absolutely.
In fact, just when he answers, hang up.
I can do that too.
Yeah, what the fuck do you want?
Hey, what's up, dude?
You're on the pod, dude.
And actually, you're on video now.
Technically.
I'm on...
Well, yeah, we'll cut that, but yeah. Yeah.
Shut up.
God damn it. What'd you get over there? It's good.
Some boneless wings.
They do fuck pretty hard.
What'd you get me for Christmas, dude?
You'll see. You'll see.
Are you by yourself or are you with your girl?
No, I'm by myself. She's already at work.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Damn.
Do you see any of my buddies over there? Because that's where they all fucking hang out from the airport.
Well, we're going to have to cut that, too.
I only know like one or two of them, but I don't see any.
Yeah, fuck them.
Probably gay.
Well, Ken is, but yeah.
That's why.
We'll see in a minute.
Thank God. Thank God.
Motherfucker, now I have an edit I have to do.
Well, yeah, it's not my fault. It's his fault.
I was trying to be fun with a phone call and all that shit.
Oh, let's use the phone, guys. We got the phone.
I pay for this thing every month, and then I try to use it.
He just loves to call people. That's what it is.
I do. I'm like a woman.
He's a beta empath.
I'm an alpha empath, if anything.
A gamma empath.
Gamma.
Oh, gay empath. Excuse me.
Gamma. Gay.
That's what I meant to say.
We're gonna shut this podcast down. We're not even nowhere near the hour mark.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know what you're talking about. They're fiending for your whatever is coming out of you. You know.
I'm fiending for some Christmas cookies that my wife made.
Well, your daughter told me she made them.
She's wrong.
I'm just telling you what she told me. I have it on good belief that she made those cookies. She was very convinced.
John is, we talked about multiple times over, he's one of the...
It's one of the OGs.
Yeah, one of the OG YINZBOYZ.
Yeah.
So he'll be up tonight. He can't mind his P's and Q's, though, so...
Yeah, he's just not... I mean, he's not what's press-trained is the verbiage. It's fun.
He also doesn't care.
It's an edit. We'll pepper something in a funny. We'll put a nasty picture. I mean, it looks like a nasty guy.
We don't even have to do that because he was talking. They don't see our mouth, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no, I'm not saying we can't bleep it. I'm just saying, it'll be fine.
Everything will be fine.
You're just gonna have to figure it out.
I will.
I know you will.
I always do.
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way to win those dollars from you tonight.
He won't. He just won't.
Whether it's in a game,
especially not basketball,
a manly game of
bucket ball is not. You're not winning.
Well, we're on the same team, so we're gonna win.
Okay, well then, now you're speaking my language.
We're gonna win.
Well,
we're gonna pull a little bit of trickery. A little bit of I should preface everybody. So when we play
house rules,
or bucket ball or anything over here, it's for money, right? But
house rules
state that cheating is encouraged. Did we talk about this already? Maybe we did.
I think we have.
Oh, okay. Well,
as far as pool's concerned, because you got a little salty about it when I was like,
oh, I still am
talking about how you would gang up on us.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but
he does. But
cheating's encouraged. But if you get caught,
it's allowed.
You pay.
And
you pay
encouraged.
you pay the price.
Yeah, it's Charlie McDennis. It's what it is. And you negotiate, obviously. I'm the best negotiator when we get caught cheating. You're not. You give a mile. Like, you're not a good negotiator in that respect.
Because you don't know my angle. My angle was...
I know. You try to kill him with kindness.
I get it. It's fine. Yeah. And then I go to cheat even harder. Because I let one slide, and they think, oh, we got one over on them. And
the double down.
See, I'm just a good cop, bad cop, right?
I get it, but like... Cheat.
Just cheat.
Cheat. I focus more on cheating than actually trying to win the game.
How can I get away?
It's easier for me to cheat than to actually hit the ball in. I hope they don't watch this because now they know my secrets.
They're not going to.
Well, they don't know how. I mean, you got to feint. They
don't watch this shit. No one watches this shit. Good. Well, none of our friends, I should say, watch. They don't because they don't believe in us.
No, they do.
Our believers are now
in. More of they're going to come whenever the spoils of war are here. That's the problem.
That's how it works. But right now, our believers in UK, in Belgium, right, in Cambodia, and Canada, in Mexico,
the Czech Republic.
I didn't see one for there.
I thought you said that. Or Eastern Europe somewhere.
Well, Germany.
Maybe that was it. Maybe I'm retarded. That's not Eastern Europe. That's pretty Central Europe, if anything.
But then in the United States, like we got like half the states, right? Well, we're missing the flyovers, the Midwest.
Well, the problem is I mean, we don't talk about corn.
Oh, maybe we should talk hashtag corn.
Yeah, I think that might work.
Does it work if I just say it?
In my eyes,
I do like good corn, dude. You ever have a good ass corn dip?
An ear of corn is really Nice piece of sweet corn.
Sometimes I steal it from my neighbor that grows corn. Go over there.
Don't say that. Don't say that, because I'm not going to insert the picture you drunk as fuck just ripping off a corn stalk,
please do
shirtless.
Yeah, that's it. That's
No,
the one.
we don't need to put that out there.
It's too late. It's going in tonight. Sometimes I do.
Yeah, don't tell your neighbor that, though, because he'll blast you, dude.
He will, but he wouldn't care.
I know he would.
It's feed corn anyways. It's more for the meme.
Well, it's going to feed me when you grab it, obviously.
It's not good. It doesn't taste good. It's feed corn.
Yeah, it's going to feed me.
It will feed you, but
Seymour.
It's going to taste like a butt, dude.
It really does, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet corn is bred to have like sugar in it, essentially.
Popcorn, too. I don't know if you ever grown popcorn before. It's
I
fucking
never
awesome.
have.
Bro, badass. But it's weird, too, genetically, that like the popcorn it can pop. Literally, like in the microwave.
Are you saying there's like superior popcorn genetics?
Yeah, the regular corn, I don't think that you could. It even pops the same way. Like when I grow it, it's actual. Well, I've never even got to fucking harvest it because the goddamn deer around here destroyed it. But
I mean,
Nasty Nate and a couple other guys grows a lot of popcorn, and that specific genetics are green or grain genes or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you take the fucking kernels,
Wranglers, but yeah,
and they pop in the microwave. But if you take regular like sweet corn, it will, but it's like
it's not the same.
No, it doesn't like fluff, and I don't know.
It's not very aggressive.
No, but popcorn, it fucks. I don't really like popcorn, to be honest with you, unless it's dressed up the right way.
I know you do.
When the dog, I think it smells like piss.
I think you're biologically hard grained to
maybe
eat it and like it. It's a very basic form of like carbohydrates.
I don't like it. I think now I put sriracha pepper on it, and I'll put some like
but that's more of you trying to just get that feeling.
I don't like popcorn, like just salted movie theater popcorn or buttered.
No,
like
I'm not. That's slop.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Now, if you grew some popcorn, spice it up, whatever. I mean, it's pretty good. But Jacqueline loves the shit. You know, I don't like it.
I've never.
Sadie loves the shit.
Like I said, I think you're biologically wired
to like it.
Well, to like simple carbohydrates.
Well, sure.
Energy, like
not that one though, but yeah, other ones. Potatoes. I fucking love potatoes.
Think people have been eating.
That's a starch, though, right? It's not.
People
a carbohydrate.
have been eating popcorn for a long time.
Not me.
At least since back in the day, like absolutely.
Not me.
And yeah.
Not me.
When were you born?
87.
Yeah, you were eating popcorn back then.
There's been some given to me, and I decided that was
that wasn't
nasty.
For me.
It's not mine, dude.
I said at a young age, nah, I'm good.
It smells like piss to me. Something about it. Maybe it's just those bags of fucking or Jiffy Pop or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing is
it smells like urine to me. Like legitimately, I don't know what it is. I don't like it.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Plus, it gives you popcorn lung.
Does it?
No, that's from the bucetal or something cetal. It's something in like the vape.
Butyl alcohol, I think, is.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. There's a lot of allegedly chemicals in vapes that are not good for you.
Give you popcorn lung. I don't know. Someone else knows more than me. They can tell me why I'm wrong.
I mean, that's why I don't vape. You know, I just do straight Zins and.
Dude, upper decky Zins. Sir, a second Zimbabwe is entering the upper decky.
I remember 9/11 like it was yesterday.
Oh, I do. It's a big deal. For us growing up, it was.
I'm more of a Jan 6, to be honest. From a like personal perspective.
I'll never forget it.
I mean, it was scary. It is a scary day. Don't really want to talk about it. To be honest.
We're this close.
I mean, we almost had it. Almost. It was right within our grasp, and they just couldn't push it over the line, you know?
You know, the thing is, it's strange that, you know, the security were just opening the doors and allowing people to walk right in.
It's not like they requested National Guard support like weeks in advance and were ignored literally up until the day that it happened. Like they weren't requesting that every day.
Huh. Very, very strange.
Yeah, it's not like there were agitators in the crowd from the FBI that were instigating and telling people we need to go in, and then the Capitol Police just conveniently,
they dropped the ball, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, not me. Not if I was there. No, it'd be tight. Nobody's getting in.
They blasted that one chick.
Well, yeah. I mean, she kind of deserved it, though.
Was she the one going through the window?
Yeah, but there's a whole conspiracy. Like, okay, did she actually really get shot? Is this just a very elaborate?
Was it a real person at all?
No, well, yeah, but I mean, you can get, if it was all choreographed. It's very. I mean, have you ever seen a movie where somebody gets shot?
Oh yeah, they get the squibs, blood packs and stuff.
I mean, it's not even that. It's like, I don't know. I legitimately think somebody. I mean, I think she got shot. Yeah, but there's the conspiracy aspect of it too. It was all on film and like just conveniently like happened at this time when everybody was there in the Capitol. Like you got to watch the video. Like
I just let me take a different angle to that.
Yeah.
Why? So there was no like riots when that happened.
Allegedly.
But there's riots when someone steals a candy bar.
Whoa. He passed a fake $20 bill. What are you talking about, guy?
Wow. I'm just saying there's no riots when, you're
talking about BLM and George Floyd. Like,
well, no, I was actually.
Don't dance around.
I was talking about the Florida man one. The one where it was the kid that stole the Skittles or the whatever.
What's Trayvon Martin?
Is that the one?
Yeah, technically. I mean, honestly,
that was the stand my ground law.
Yeah,
thing.
but not to. I mean, legally speaking, George Zimmerman's been cleared of any wrongdoing, quote unquote. But you don't pursue somebody like that's.
Of course, yeah.
Unless somebody has killed somebody or displayed a weapon to you or somebody else, like.
Well, yeah, but they're pursuing exactly.
That's the whole thing. Is okay. Technically, yeah. If you commit a crime and I follow you, and I'm harassing you, and you attack me, like, okay, legally, yeah, it's your fault. Well, my fault. Excuse me for attacking you, but. Should you really it's like being a responsible gun owner. Like, do you really want to put yourself in that situation for over something that
he wasn't going to harm you, dude?
No.
Yeah, you were just trying to like stand on that soapbox and be the hero to stop this kid from stealing. Yeah, or whatever.
That's the thing. Is it's like this all could have been avoided if you just would have called the police and the police would have found him and like
the police would have done nothing. We don't know that anyways. So
yeah, but I mean, what's the crime?
Theft.
Eating a succulent Chinese meal. Have you ever seen that video?
Oh yeah. A succulent Chinese meal? That was holy shit.
We'll roll that in. We'll roll that in.
I don't know if we can do video.
Oh, we will. But we will. I will. I'll clip it.
Holy shit. Was that's an old reference.
So it's like that's classy. But stealing some Skittles isn't like it's a false equivalency. But like I said, it's the circumstance around what happened. Like I get it, but legally speaking, no. Like legally, you can walk, you can confront somebody, you can't assault somebody, you can't harm somebody. But if I follow you on the phone with the police after you just committed a crime, and you didn't want to get in trouble for the crime, I mean, I'm gonna try to not get in trouble for the crime personally, but. To each their own.
I don't know. I'm not a legal expert.
Like I said, it's more of like it's the same thing. Like, okay, somebody cuts you off in traffic.
Yeah.
And then they brake check you. Like, okay, did you escalate the situation or do you say,
not worth my time?
Not worth it. Like, I'm gonna slow down. Just let this person do their thing.
No, you just follow them to where they live, and then you come back another day.
That's the. false equivalency to what happened with fucking what's his face.
No, I would just put poop in his yard. That's all.
Well, yeah, I'd shit in his mailbox.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Something inconvenient.
Nothing sexual about
you. You inconvenience me, so I inconvenience you back. But I'm not going to harm you physically.
The smell might.
He's going to get AIDS.
Just saying what I was going to say. He's definitely going to have to get checked out. You know,
we're ending this. We're too drunk to fucking continue on. It's a fact.
Speak for yourself.
You single-handedly ruined this podcast. Wolf Cola, everybody.
It's the cola for closure. I mean, play me off is what I would say if you were prepared with the soundboard, but he's not. It's fine. It's fine.
See you next week. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a happy new year. I don't know that we'll see you. What's the date look like, actually?
I think, take a peek here. We'll see each other. You and I will. They might not, but well, I'm sure we will.
Let's see. Let's see here.
He's backing. He's backing out. Let's.
Oh no! No, listen. No, because we're going to do a New Year's. It's a Sunday this year, so that's New Year's Eve. So actually, yeah, we got one more. We're going to have a New Year's special next week for you. So for right now, Merry Christmas, peace on earth, all that good stuff.
Hopefully, peace in the Middle East. But I mean,
peace everywhere. That's a good fat chance. Yeah, fat chance.
Say I might be asking a little too much of Santa, but.
We'll see. Either way,
I'll play us off.
bid you adieu.